Hello, I'm Claire from Rochills Estate Agents, and I'm here with our director, Rochills. Today's advice is we wanted to talk to you about why it's important to choose an estate agent who are skilled negotiators and why this is a very important skill to have for vendors. Marcel, could you please explain that to us?
Yes, I think it's very important to understand that negotiation is probably the most important section in terms of getting the best price for your property. The agent has to be skilled in understanding the vendor's requirements or the seller's requirements in terms of what they want to achieve, and also the buyer obviously wants to buy the property at the cheapest price. Our job is to get the best price for our vendors, who are ultimately our clients. So there's a bit of a tactical play between the buyer and the seller. And we understand the rules of the game, if you want to call it that. And our job is to entice the best price and then advise the vendor whether that price is the best price for them at that particular time.
That's fair enough. Now, what would you say the process is? A lot of people think that your negotiation starts when you get that offer. That's not how we operate.
No, absolutely not. I think the negotiation starts from the very moment that you meet the viewer at the property. In actual fact, maybe even before that, when the property is on a certain price, because you're actually sending out a certain measure of what you're looking to achieve. So the negotiator who meets the person has to set the stall in terms of the price that you're looking to achieve. So when they get questions about will the vendor accept an offer. The negotiator has to be quite firm to say this is the price, we're confident of getting that price. And if you send that message out to the buyers, they soon understand that you need to get close to the asking price. So all our systems and processes are put in place to make sure that we have all the techniques to make sure that the vendor gets the best price. When we get an offer from the buyer, we're looking at different aspects. We're not just accepting the price, we're looking at the timescales. So does it meet our vendor's requirements and does it meet the buyer's requirements? And we coordinate that between the vendor and the buyer. We look at whether there is a chain, and the offer that's put forward may be that you may go with a higher price, but somebody who's lower price, but somebody who's proceedable, as opposed to somebody who's a cash buy who offers a lot lower. So all this is in the melting pot, and the agent has to be able to do that. And I think importantly, if you look at online agents who don't do the negotiation skill, don't do the negotiation part, there is a massive loss to the vendor, because this is a skill and an art which is critical in getting the best price. And a good estate agent who knows how to negotiate will pay for himself many times over.
Absolutely, and I think I'm very conscious of telling that to anybody I value at the same time, is that of course you can go online, but we're here to negotiate for you. It is a skill that is acquired over time. So for somebody thinking of instructing an estate agent, how would you advise them to know if they are a good negotiator? Well,
that's an interesting point. I think that they demonstrate that when they're actually at your kitchen table discussing their fees. And if they're constantly reducing their fees to get the business, you've got to ask the question, are they the best negotiators for you? An agent who keeps dropping their fees may do the same with their buyers. So they actually are demonstrating the negotiation skills when you instruct them. So I think it's very important to look at those particular skills from that agent and whether they keep dropping their fees.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.